What's up, everybody? Caleb Wagner, aka Wags My Tag, coming back strong inside your eye. And I'm talking about the brand new episode of Walking Dead that just dropped. That's right, Season 5, Episode 4, Slabtown, just hit the airways. And the Beth Stravaganza was real. It was a real thing that happened. Because we have not seen our Southern Belle, Beth. She has been scooped up by some would-be correctional officers. That's right, these officers that are running a hospital slash prison. That's right. Beth is, incapacitated, so they end up taking her in and putting her into this system that gets you indentured. So that means they get debt against you for like eating and stuff, and then you have to pay it back by working. It's crazy that they're making like some serious connections with the economy. They're making serious connections with like a jail sentence. I don't know. So many different tie-ins are going in this episode. It's crazy. They bring in this painting of Peter, turning his back on Jesus. He didn't have any other choice. It's crazy. But back to the story. We're talking about a doctor. Originally, he looked as if he was going to be a creeper that was going to try and get after Belle and take advantage of her sexually. But that did not seem to be the case. After a while, he offered her some guinea pig, wouldn't you know it, and they ended up being pretty decent friends. It's crazy, though. This guy, he seemed so creepy at first, but he ended up being a cool dude. Like, he showed that he could chop off an arm pretty easily, and he was kind of the cool dude for a few seconds there. Then we've got this crazy lady. She's running the whole thing. I cannot believe her from the get-go because she is absolutely mental. She's like, we got to do this. I don't know where she has got this soldier mentality, but she is definitely crazy. You get to see a minute of her husband, or I guess partner. They have in her office, you get to see a picture with a badge, and I think it might be her husband. It's whatever made her such a tight ass. That is why, that guy died and made her the way that she is. It's crazy, though. You end up seeing Beth go through this system, and she's like, I want to leave. And they're like, but you can't because you're eating our food. She's like, okay, I don't want to eat your food. And they're like, well, you got to eat food or you're going to die. Craziness that goes down. She ends up befriending the black dude who runs the laundromat. And it's really, crazy because it introduces his father. It makes me really curious. This guy apparently said he was taken in with his dad, but they only would take him because they are so stingy with their resources that they will not allow others into their harem, their tribe. It's crazy. They're so sacrificial to all of their goods and exports. They kill people on the spot. If you're not doing better, they'll just murder you. They are definitely not a spiritual group. They are all about just getting down to the business and killing people if they have to, because at the end of the day, it's bodies. And it's nuts that we get to see all of this. Beth ends up really just taking the spotlight in this one. I gotta say, I ended up gaining a lot more respect for her. For the whole episode to be around her storyline, I had my doubts, but they pulled this one through excellently. I can't wait to see how this goes forward. We ended up learning that the officer, this crazy lady with a tight ass, is driving the car that everybody saw, in the previous episode. So eventually, these two storylines are going to merge, and I definitely think that the black guy, his dad, is going to come into play, and we're going to see all of this just culminate into one cohesive story. I love this episode, though, because it brought in so many more characters, and I would imagine that this new officer is going to be the main antagonist. It's going to be interesting to see. I can't wait to see how it moves forward, but Beth is in the hands of the captors, so it's going to be interesting. Either way, she was a person in a prison. Again, they just got her in the prison. Nothing really changed for her, but we've got some definite story moving going along. So either way, guys, get back at it. Rate, comment, subscribe for more of the best on the entire internet. This is where you get it consistently. Rate, comment, subscribe. Peace. Keep it easy.